What's your name? What is your name?
I am Tiffany Obviouska.
So I call you Tiffany, huh? What is your age?
TIFFENY.
Okay, what is your age? What is your age? How old are you?
I am 30 years old.
You are 30. Your birth date?
My birthday, October 15, 1987.
October 15. Okay, your height and your weight?
My height is 5 flat. My weight is 44.
Okay, can you just stand up and walk behind and show me your fingers? Just stand up and walk behind and just put your hands straight like that. Walk behind, walk behind. Can you just walk a bit behind? I cannot see you. Can you walk a bit behind? Can you walk a bit backwards?
I don't understand, sir.
Urong ka, urong. Hindi makita yung kamay mo. I-face mo sa camera ang mga daliri mo.
Put your hand like that.
Ilagay mo yung
You walk a bit behind. Walk. I cannot see you.
urong-urong. O, tapos itaas ang kamay.
Straight. Okay. Yes. Okay, yes. Sit down. What is your marital status? Are you married, single mother, or
I have married, but no. I have husband, but live-in partner.
Okay, you're a live-in partner. How many children do you have?
I have 2 children.
2 children. How old are they?
They are 6 years old and 3 years old.
6 years old and 3 years old. The 3 years old is a boy or a girl?
The 3 years old is girl and 6 years old is boy.
Okay, when you come here, who's going to look after these 2 children of yours? Who's going to look after them?
Please repeat, sir.
If you are working in Malaysia, who is going to look after your children? Who is going to look after your children if you come here to work? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Who is going to look after your 2 children if you come over to Malaysia to work?
My mother.
Your mother.
Yes, sir.
How old is your mother?
71.
31. So you are sure she still can look after the children?
Yes, sir.
And have you got the permission of your mother and your husband, your asawa?
Yes, sir.
So you are sure that they have allowed you to go overseas to work?
Sir.
Have you got the permission of your mother and your husband to come here to work?
Yes, sir.
And you won't change your mind. Let's say once you got a calling visa for you, you won't change your mind. If you want to change your mind, you have to let the staff there know fast. Is that okay? Will you
Yes,
change
sir.
your mind? Now you have come for the interview. Will you change your mind that you are or you are mentally prepared to come here to work?
No.
Are you mentally prepared to come here to work?
Yes, sir.
Will you change your mind?
No.
No, you sure? Okay. What is your husband's occupation?
Farmer.
He's a farmer. What is your educational level?
High school graduate, sir.
How many years?
In 4 years.
4 years. So you should be quite fluent when you speak your English. Do you know how to read and write in English?
Yes, sir.
I just want you to look at this and then try to remember this. Can you see this? What is this?
And TMO.
Can you see clearly? Is there anything wrong with your eyes? Is there anything wrong with your eyes, or have you got any health problem? Do you have any health problems that you know of? Again, you read this.
MO.
Huh? Can you see?
MO.
Can you see?
Yes, sir. Yes.
What are the 3 alphabets?
TMO.
TMO, you remember this? I will ask you again. After 10 minutes, I will ask you again. If you cannot remember, that means you have very bad memory. Then nobody want to employ you.
Yes, sir.
Try and remember this. TMO.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
Is there anything wrong with your eyes? Can you see clearly? Do you need to wear spectacle?
Yes, sir.
Do you need to wear spectacle? Can you see clearly?
Yes, sir.
Can you understand my question? Is there anything wrong with your eyes?
No.
No. Is there? Do you know of any medical problem that you are having now? Maybe like gastritis, hemorrhoids, high blood, always get headache.
No, sir.
Do you have any medical problem that you know of?
No.
No. So you are very fit. Now, I want to know your experiences. What are your experience in working as a domestic helper? What are your experience?
Housekeeping.
Housekeeping. Where?
And babysitter and sales lady.
Okay, you have been working as a babysitter, as a housekeeper. Where was it?
Yes, sir.
Where were you working?
Pardon, sir?
You have been working as a babysitter, working as a household worker. Where were you working?
Yes, sir.
Where were you working?
And her in the Philippines?
Okay, you're working in the Philippines. How long have you been working in the Philippines?
2 years.
2 years. What was your job in the Philippines? Can you describe me your job? Were you looking after children, baby, or old people, invalid person, or just do housework? Can you describe?
In the morning, I cook and
Okay, you do cooking. Okay, you do cooking.
clean the whole house.
Okay, you do household work.
And wash clothes.
Okay. Then what about looking after children?
And then
Do you have any?
and the children
You look after children.
I have to feed it, to drink milk.
Drink milk. How old were the children?
6 months and 3 years old.
6 months and 3 years old.
Yes, sir.
So you are feeding the baby with milk. You prepare the milk. Do you know how to
Yes, sir.
shower a baby?
Yes, sir.
You carry a baby, shower a baby, change diaper, change clothing, feed the baby. Do you know how to do all this?
Yes, sir.
Do you know how to carry a baby, how to cuddle a baby when the baby cry? Do you know what to do?
Yes, sir.
You know, so a baby cry, what would you do? What will you do if a baby cry?
I need to stop the crying.
How do you stop the crying?
I sing her and I sing a song, and
Are you sure a baby know how to appreciate when you sing a song? You say it's a 3-month-old baby. How old? 6 months
yes,
old.
sir.
Okay. What about the child?
Uh,
What about the child? So what was the job in looking after the child, 3-year-old child, 3-year-old girl?
the same.
Huh? The same thing. That means you shower, change clothing, and maybe feed the baby, feed the girl.
And give her the best.
Give her what?
Change the dress.
Okay. Now the important thing, let's say some employers need you to work without off days. Are you willing to work without off days? Are you willing to work without off days? Because some employers, they're very busy. They need to work even on a Sunday. But they will compensate you when you work on the off days. So are you willing to work even on your off days?
Yes, sir.
Are you willing to work on your off days?
Yes, sir.
You're willing, the handphone, are you willing, can you just agree that you will not use a handphone during working hours?
No, sir.
You are not allowed to use the handphone during working hours. Can you agree on that?
Pardon, sir.
You are not allowed to use your handphone during working hours. That means when you are working, you are not allowed even to touch the handphone. Can you agree to that?
Yes, sir.
So you know, maybe after the work, then you can just call back or you can just message back. But during working hours, we are very strict. You are not even allowed to touch your phone and fiddle with your phone.
Yes, sir.
Is that okay? Are you clear on that?
Yes, sir.
Are you willing to work? Here we got Chinese, we got Indian, we got Malays who are Muslim. Are you willing to work for a Chinese?
Yes, sir.
Indian?
Yes, sir.
And what about Malays who are Muslim? Are you okay to work with a Muslim Malay?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Do you know how long is your contract?
Yes, sir.
How long? How long you have to work to finish your contract?
2 years.
2 years. Do you think you can finish your contract?
Yes, sir.
Can you promise me that you will finish your contract?
Yes, sir.
If everything is okay, are you willing to work for more than 2 years?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Is there any question that you want to ask me?
sir.
No. Have you got any experience looking after an elderly person, an old person, invalid, on the wheelchair? Have you got any experience on that?
Pardon, sir?
Have you any experience of as a caregiver?
Yes, sir.
Where?
And my grandmother?
The grandmother, I see. How old is she?
80?
Oh, I see. Is she able to walk by herself, or is she on a wheelchair?
Pardon, sir?
Your grandmother, is she able to walk, or is she invalid?
Yes, sir.
She can walk.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so your job is just to look after her lah. Do you know how to cook?
Yes, sir.
Do you like cooking?
Yes, sir.
What food do you know how to cook?
Filipino food, sir.
Name me three Philippine food that you know how to cook.
Adobo,
Yeah,
tinola, sinigang.
sinigang, tinola and sinigang. Okay. So if a family needs you to help them to cook, and they will teach you, they will train you, are you willing to learn?
My mother?
No. When you come to work here, are you willing to learn from the employer? If the employer will teach you how to
Yes,
cook.
sir.
So whatever they want to teach you, are you willing to learn?
Yes, sir.
Yes. What about housework? Have you got any experience doing housework? Like sweeping, cleaning, mop, vacuum?
Yes, sir.
Yes, because Philippines you worked before. So do you know how to use all those electrical equipments like washing machine, vacuum cleaner, microwave, rice cooker?
Yes, sir.
You know, Are you afraid to be alone in the house?
Not really.
Not really means what? You see, the employer, they go to work, the children go to school, you will be alone in the house, but you have to do your work. You look for work to do, you clean the house, you wash the clothing, you wash
Yes, sir.
the washroom. So you are alone in the house. Are you afraid to be alone in the house? Are you afraid to be alone in the house?
Yes, sir.
So you are afraid. I ask you again this question. Are you afraid to be alone in the house? Let's say you are alone in the house, where all the mom, the children are away doing, the mom are working, the children are in the school. Are you afraid to be alone in the house?
Yes, sir.
Why are you afraid?
Because I'm not mahadlok ko daw ko nga mabigat sa balay.
You are afraid, but you don't even know the reason why you are afraid. You don't
I
seem
know,
to.
sir.
Then I'm asking a question. Why you not replying me? Why are you afraid? What is the reason?
I'm sorry, sir. Sir, no, sir.
No, you say yes and then you say no. You have to think carefully, because why? If you are asked to be alone in the house, then if you are afraid, then I cannot bring you here. How are you going to work? The first time I ask you, that is the answer you give me. I normally have to take that answer.
I don't scared if I live alone in the house.
So you're not scared. Are you scared or not scared now? I asked you so many times and you say yes, and now you say no. You have to tell me honestly. Because I cannot bring you here and then later on you will tell me, oh, I dare not because I'm scared. You have to think carefully, because if you can, you tell me can. If cannot, you tell me cannot, because I don't want to bring you here and give me problem. Are you scared to be alone in the house? You,
Hello?
Hello?
Takot ka ba daw mag-isa sa bahay? Kung ang amo mo magtrabaho, ang mga anak ng amo mo mag-aral, ikaw na lang mag-isa sa bahay maglinis, takot ka ba daw mag-isa?
Dili, ma'am.
Sabihin
No,
mo
ma'am.
hindi, huwag mo sabihin oo, kasi sasabihin mo oo, walang magkukuha sa'yo. Kasi kadalasan dito, mga amo magtrabaho.
Okay, ma'am. I'm sorry.
what did you say, Luna?
Ha? Tell
Huh?
if she's scared. If she's scared, alone in the house.
She's scared.
She's in home.
Are you afraid to be alone in the house?
What is that?
No, sir.
Make sure what you are telling is true, because otherwise it's difficult. When you come here, you give us problem, it's very headache for us. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Are you willing to follow the rules and regulations of the employer?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any friends or relatives in Malaysia?
No, sir.
Can you promise me that you will not bring friends or any relative to the employer house?
Yes, sir.
Let's say if the employer are vegetarian, they only eat vegetables, no meat. Are you willing to share the same food with the employer in the house? That means eat the vegetarian food. Are you okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay. Let's say if the house has a pet, like a dog. Can you look after the dog, feed the dog, or maybe later you can take shower for the dog? Are you willing to do the job, to look after the pet?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Are you afraid of height? Let's say ask you to go up on a small ladder or stand on a small stool to clean the window, to clean the fan. Are you afraid of height?
No, sir.
No. Now, if I'm an employee here, what will you tell me so that I will select you as my domestic helper?
Pardon, sir?
If I'm the employer here, what will you tell me so that I will select you?
If you choose me to be your worker, I will try to do my best, my duties, and I work hard, and I promise to finish my 2 years contract because I am honest and person.
Okay, so you are telling me you are honest and you are hardworking. Okay? And also you have to be
Yes, sir.
responsible. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, is there any question you want to ask me? Any question you want to ask me? Any question to ask me?
No, sir.
No, okay then. Okay, okay, thank you so much.